Ballsack Dick Ballsack.
Welcome to the BDB podcast. I'm here with Ben and Jake, and I'm Jason. And BDB also stands for
The Big Drinking Bros.
That's
accurate.
better. That's
Slightly
That's
better.
the first one we've done tonight.
Yeah, that was the first take.
Yeah, first take.
First try.
First try.
Fuck.
That's actually me on Dark Souls bosses, honestly.
Dude, same. Except
Yeah.
it's always the second one.
The second try?
Yeah.
The second first try?
Yeah, second first try.
Fair enough.
Works
I mean,
every time.
that's, I don't know, is that, you got a new mic stand and you
I
still
know.
fucking with it,
I was
man.
trying to get it closer to me, but it's kind of tilted a little bit. Hang on.
You and the word tilted tonight, man.
Need a heavier...
Jilt,
bro.
You need a heavier
weight.
pillow.
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay.
Alrighty, boys, it's been a pretty eventful week in America since we last recorded. Don't mind all that leather couch noise. We're just getting comfortable.
We're getting sexy.
Yeah. So, do you guys come up with any good shit to talk about this week, or are we just gonna ham fist this fist ham?
God, we're gonna ham fist this shit again.
Well, I heard you guys came up with a topic to surprise me. I'm not sure how good that's gonna go.
Not really.
Not good?
No.
Well, I'm ready. I mean, I'm ready to be surprised.
Well, Jace got a haircut and a beard cut.
Which is
Oh, so
pretty
I
sexy.
spoiled it the second he walked in the room.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't really noticeable or anything, you know. But, you know.
He just needs to clean up his eyebrows a little bit, and he'll be good.
This fucking guy,
Fuck you,
do you
bud.
know
Oh, no, hold on. Fuck you. Your eyebrow. Fuck you. Wait a minute. Your eyebrows suck too.
Well, fuck you, man. I'm gonna get them waxed tomorrow. You want come?
We just trying to prove that you're better than me or something?
Yeah.
Fuck you. Bet. I'll get my eyebrows waxed too.
All right, bet. Let's go.
Fuck you.
Let's go, bitch. Let's get manicures too. You want to come?
No, I'm alright. I'm a heterosexual.
That's toxic masculinity,
God.
sir.
Well, you know what they
Jesus
say about
Christ.
toxic?
What?
I figured you knew.
I don't.
Worst damage
unfortunately.
type in Dark Souls.
It's pretty bad, but in real
God
life,
damn
it's... Alright, so yeah, Jace got a haircut, he got a beard trim. Apparently he needs his eyebrows waxed.
100%.
Dude, what? you get your shit threaded once, and all of a
didn't get
sudden
threaded.
you're high
I
and
just got
mighty over
waxed.
the rest of
I
us.
just got a wax once.
Yeah, what's next? You're gonna get a fucking Brazilian?
Yeah.
Wow,
Honestly,
that's...
it'd be nice.
Dude, getting your eyebrows started is horrible. I know you've never gotten it.
Yeah.
Never, but
Have
I get-
you?
Yeah, in Salt Lake.
Jesus Christ.
In Salt Lake.
It's
I'm
like
not
fucking.
surprised.
It's like
I'm not
fucking
surprised.
fishing wire, dude.
It was I walked in this lovely little place in a mall or whatever. Walked in.
There's your first mistake.
Yeah,
You went to a
trust me.
place in a
Yeah,
mall.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Jill and Gillis all ran off to go somewhere else, and then I went in there and sat down in the chair. I didn't know what the fuck to expect. As soon as she ripped it, it was the weirdest fucking uncomfortable pain I felt in a while.
That's fair.
It was so... The whole time, they were maniacally laughing because I was uncomfortable with it. It was terrible. It was traumatizing.
It seems like it could be a trauma, in all honesty.
It was horrible.
Why do you think I rocked the motherfucking caterpillar
Me
set?
too, bro.
And we're letting Nancy shame us into getting our eyebrows waxed and threaded.
Dude, honestly, getting my eyebrows waxed hurt worse than my tattoo. When they did the
What
like
the fuck?
under eye part,
You don't have hair there.
they put wax right here and put the strip over. God, you wouldn't understand. He's never gotten any work done on his
That is true, though.
eyebrows.
When they go under the... It's the worst.
Yeah.
Especially with threading.
He just
Am
doesn't
I
understand.
getting fucking gaslighted for not getting my eyebrows threaded or waxed? Is this what we've come to? Is
For
this-
content!
we
Is
are
this
fashion
the
and
hill
grooming
BDB
now.
dies on? eyebrow hygiene. Have fun with that.
Men's grooming. It's not that bad.
BDB breaks up for eyebrow grooming differences.
Hey, men's grooming and getting your eyebrows did are two different things.
That's why manscaped.com should sponsor us for this video.
They might be okay for shaving, but they're great for cuddling, right, Jake?
True.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that loves me. Besides you, right?
Oh, fuck.
What, are you sore or something? Or is he just that strong, bro?
I'm sore.
Me fucking too, dude. I went back to the gym. It's terrible.
Yeah, you remember like episode 1 we were talking about doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the gyms are finally back open.
We went a little bit.
Yeah. I've gone for about a week now.
Except for the couple days you haven't gone.
Stop gaslighting me.
Well,
No,
then, yeah,
I
I've gone for
went-
a week too.
I went for 3 days, took until Monday off, until Monday off, and then Monday started a new cycle.
Yeah, okay.
It just doesn't say when you stop going. So you just stop
True.
Tuesday and then you wait a week and go back.
That's what I was
Monday.
just thinking.
All right, well.
What's up, buddy?
So I heard you got a story, right? Yeah, Leah somewhere.
Oh yeah, I had to kick somebody out at the restaurant the other day.
Yeah?
That was fun. It was honestly a little terrifying, but then I kind of got over it when he started going back and forth with me.
He turned into a real badass.
Yeah. So this dude would come in.
Wow, I'm so cool. I kicked somebody out of the store.
Yeah, no big
Whoa,
deal.
bro.
I'm kind of the muscle of the place. No big deal. Anyway, so this
Sound like you couldn't
dude,
get
this
your
dude came in and said, you know, he couldn't afford food, and so Amy bought him food, and then he came
Shout
in,
out, Amy.
Shout out, Amy.
and then he came in again when Amy wasn't working, said he couldn't afford food. Someone bought him food, and he did that like 4 times, and he started like checking to see who was working, so that he could ask a new person to feel bad for him and buy him food each time.
I don't know if it's feeling bad. I think the man just wanted food.
And then he came in and the server said no, you know, and he went into the kitchen with no mask or nothing and just started saying like, hey, can I get some food? Like, what the heck? And he can't go in the fucking kitchen, dude. It's COVID. And then
And you're not an employee.
yeah.
COVID in the kitchen.
I've been in the kitchen when I'm not on shift and gotten yelled at.
Yeah, exactly. And so then he came in again and he ordered a half order of fries and he had like $5 to pay for it. And he's like saying he can't afford an entree and blah blah blah, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, man. And he literally gets up, no mask, goes up to like the open window that we have that's up front and like just reaches his head right on in. And it's like, how the fuck am I supposed to afford an entree here? It's so fucking expensive, blah, blah, blah. I need a hot meal, blah, blah, blah. And he's just screaming at our manager. And she's like baffled. And tells him, oh, there's like a warming shelter and there's blah, blah, blah.
Vermont.
Yeah, it's Vermont. and
Yobot.
Yobot.
and he's like, I don't need a warming shelter. I need a fucking hot meal, blah, blah, blah. And then, so she started having like a panic attack because he's screaming at her, and he goes back and sits down. And so we contact the owner about it and about all of his previous stuff. And they say, okay, well, 86 him, ban him, get him the fuck out of here. And I was the only guy on shift. And I had already told my manager, I was like, hey, are you okay? Like, can I do anything for you? Blah, blah, blah. So eventually she's like, yeah, kick him out. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's going to be easy. This, like, early 40s dude, just way bigger than me.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah, early 40s. He's basically geriatric at that.
You're right. I could probably take him.
What were you going to say?
I said, you're young and spry. You can easily take him out, you know.
We have the same sentiment about this.
Yeah.
And
Pansy.
you said he's homeless?
We don't know if he's homeless or not. But I mean, like
He could just be an
an
asshole.
yeah. I mean, he had an iPhone 8 and he was wearing a really nice
Yeah, he's-
Carhartt jacket
he's got
and it
his
was
fucking
clean
priorities
shaved.
straight.
Like he didn't seem homeless, but he said he couldn't afford food.
Surprisingly,
And I was like-
a lot of people that are like homeless actually like have phones and stuff
Mhm.
too. It's kind of whack.
Yeah, they've got their priorities straight.
Yeah.
But I literally told him, I was like, dude, there's like a free bread store across the street. Like, go get some bread from there. Like, I'm sorry.
You peasant. Go get some bread. Fuck, Jake.
And okay, well let me say this first. I didn't know about him at all, and when he comes in, and it's like 4:00, so the sun is beating right in, right? And he comes in and he's just standing right in front of me, and I'm like, "How's it going?" He doesn't say anything. I was like, "What can I do for you?" Doesn't say anything. And I was like, "Do are you eating here? Are you doing to go? And he's like, I want to eat something here. And I was like, okay. Would you like to sit in the bar or sit over at a booth? And he doesn't respond for like 30 seconds. And I'm like, just looking at him. Meanwhile, 80 rays of ultraviolet light piercing my eyes. Just looking at him.
All 80 of them.
And he's like, why are you staring at me like that? I was like, well, I asked you a question and you're not responding and there's sun in my eyes. So if you could just respond,
right at you.
if you could just respond to what I'm saying, that'd be great. He's like, oh, okay, I'll sit in this booth. And I was like, do you want this first one or this third one? Because, we have to space it out because COVID and shit. And he's like, okay, I'll take this one. And he goes to the second one. I'm like, well, I can't give you this one. He's like, well, why not? And I'm like, because COVID, I need you to sit at this one. And he was like just a complete asshole to me. Like, if I didn't know anything about him and if he just came in saying, oh, dude, I'm broke, I would have totally bought him food. But,
mistake number one.
But he was a fucking asshole, and then everyone told me all about him. And then so all that, what I said before happens, and it's time for me to kick him out. And I go and I tell him, hey, man, you can finish your water and finish your whatever, but once you're done, we can't have you coming back anymore. And he's like, well, why? And I was like, well, because you're making my staff uncomfortable and they can't work and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, that's ridiculous. Who told you to kick me out? I was like, the owner. And he's like, well, I want to talk to the owner. I was like, well, the owner's not here right now. And he's like, well, then how would the owner kick me out? And I was like, well, my employees talked to him and told him what you were doing and we were going to kick him out. And he's like, well, I want to talk to the owner. I'm like, the owner's not here. And he's like, well, then you're lying. And I'm like, I'm not lying. And we're just going back and forth just over and over again. And eventually I get pissed off and I'm not fucking nervous anymore or anything. And I'm just going at it with this guy. And I'm like, dude, if you want, you can call and you can talk to the owner, but you're done. Get the fuck out. And he calls the owner and he's like, oh, this is the owner. And he's like, this isn't the owner. I want to speak to the owner. I was like, this is him. And he's like, you're way too young to be the owner. He's like, thanks. It was just a whole debacle. Not very exciting, but a little bit.
So did you end up kicking him out? Or like...
Yeah, I kicked him out. He hasn't come back yet. I saw him walk by the other day. I posted up at the window. He was like, fucking come in.
Just fucking
dare you.
Posting at him through the window.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what our manager
Puffing
told
out
me?
my chest.
You know what our manager told me this morning?
What?
So you know how I covered a shift today and I opened?
Mm-hmm.
So I opened and she was there. She was like walking around in the parking lot.
Okay.
And when we were talking today, she was like, yeah, I went on a walk. I walked like 3 miles before work today. And I saw the guy that Jake 86'd. And I was like, really? And she's like, yeah, I kind of just put my mask on and put my head down and tried to hope to God he didn't know who I was. And I was like, did that work? And she's like, didn't say anything. I think it worked.
I would have done the same thing.
You would have like...
Unless he came up to me and asked me for some fries or something.
I made him fries before, man. I think it was like the very first time he came in. I think it was our ex-coworker. I think our ex-coworker bought it for him.
No, I thought it was I don't want to name drop anyone.
Say it backwards.
Yam. Yama. Yama. I said yam.
Who the fuck is May? Yama, okay. It might have been. It was one of the bartenders.
Oh, yeah.
Which, yeah. I don't know, it was crazy though. But then, like, the day after you did that, our manager was talking to me and she's like, yeah, if he ever comes back, I don't know what we're gonna do. And, like, she was looking at me and I just grabbed one of the pizza pokers off the top of the oven. And I was like, me and Jake, we're gonna go out there. We're gonna pull some fucking Tuscan Raider shit. Just like, and beat the hell out of him.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That would be so fucking
some pizza
cool.
paddles. Whoop his ass.
Oh, fuck.
Welcome to hazing. B word, because, you know, can't say the B word anymore.
Yeah. Not allowed.
Not allowed.
No curse words at all.
What the frick? COVID in the house.
Friggin' heck, dude. Frick.
No COVID here, though. You know, we haven't had a COVID case since 2020.
Yeah, no COVID.
One. Did you just cough?
No.
Oh, shit.
COVID in the house.
COVID in the house. Frick.
It was fine. Lap it
Yeah,
up, bro.
spilled water.
It was
lap
water.
yourself
Lap it up, bro.
Lap yourself up, man.
Can't, dude. My water's too empty.
No, yourself, not your water. That'd be good content.
That's on the BDB OF. That's
Best damn bodies.
Can we please do that?
oh,
Can we please
God.
start an
Dude,
OnlyFans?
how many
All
people,
three of us.
How many people do you think would buy into that? I know at least one.
I know at least. I feel like everybody, dude. Everybody from our hometown would. We're all just posing fucking naked, strung up on walls and shit.
Strung up on walls.
They're like the acrobats.
Wait,
Yeah.
different thoughts. Different thoughts.
All right, you guys. Jeez. Fuck, dude. Look at that.
You said something very astounding. Of course it's gonna peak when Jason and I both gears turn. And... God damn, dude.
Oh fuck.
Strung up on walls. Like acrobats.
Yeah.
Not like our principal in middle school. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
Duct tape to the wall, and there was a stain where the duct tape ripped the
Yeah.
paint off the wall. Probably to this day. Let's be honest.
Wait.
I think they redid the gym.
Yeah, I think
That's
they did.
unfortunate. That is unfortunate.
It really is. Right after we leave the fucking school too. They revamped that whole damn building, I think.
The annex?
Oh yeah, it's not. The whole middle school. Like it's not an outdoor wing anymore.
What the fuck? Why? Oh well, they fenced it in. I know they fenced it in.
Yeah,
but
but
it's
I'm
still
pretty
outdoors.
sure. I'm pretty sure they put walls in. That's
That's
what I've heard.
unfortunate,
I haven't
man.
seen it.
If you didn't already feel like you're in prison in middle school.
Middle school
God,
were
middle
some
school
dark
fucking sucked.
times, dude.
Yeah, Jace used to grab people by their ankles and shake them
No,
upside
They
that
used
down.
to
was
throw
Lunch
people
money.
against
He used
bus
to-
windows and crack them.
They already know that story though. I used to be a skeleton.
The weird ass. I'll play the video right here. No, I'm kidding.
You-
No,
that
no,
is some-
no.
that was
cool. Wow.
God, dude. God, I still. Jace.
Please don't throw up on me.
No, wait, do it for the content. God, dude, middle school was fucking insane.
Dude, a lot of crazy shit happened in
I
middle school. It
remember-
was
I
not
remember-
a good time.
I remember. Oh,
Not at
who
all.
can I replace the name with?
Yobot.
Yobot. Don't look at me.
Yeah, sure. I remember in, I think it was 5th grade.
That's a long time ago.
No, 5th grade was the year where I held people upside down and shit too. That was a.
You did that for a long time.
No, that was just 5th
I feel
grade.
like it was all of
No.
4th to like 8th.
Dude, you know, 5th grade is when Jake and I met.
Wow.
Yeah. Miss Yobot? I was gonna say it backwards, but
Oh.
yeah.
Yobot it.
Yobot.
Miss Yobot?
Yobot.
No, but I remember. So, oh god, coming back from lunch in 5th grade, I remember just walking into the room, and then I gotta get the soundbite. Yobot.
I think we
Fucking
need to eat
threw a fucking chair at fucking. I think it was Yobot. I think that shit was fucking insane.
Yobot and Yobot going at it.
Yobot and Yobot.
Dude, that reminds me of a time when it was like before school. Chris and I were hanging out in the gym at Peterson, and Yobot, some Yobot. Chris
You
did
don't have to
something
say
to
it
her.
every time because now every Yobot is gonna be a double Yobot.
She thought that Chris did something to her, and she turned around with a mouthful of water and went on Chris, like his face, and like,
God.
dude, I was like, what the fuck just happened? I'm glad Chris was standing in front of me, but I don't even. He might have done something. I don't think he did anything. I
Yeah.
think it was just Yobot.
100%.
Dude, fucking middle school was insane. Nothing whack happened in fucking high school, I don't think. Like, at
Just
least,
heartbreak, yeah.
at least,
Yeah.
The Rube Goldberg machine.
That was middle school.
I know.
Oh.
Fuck.
That's not whack. That was just talk. It's just locker room talk, huh? I can't believe you got me a Rube Goldberg machine book because of that meme.
That was fucking great.
Fuck.
Was that for the totally not rigged Secret Santa?
It wasn't rigged. I pulled your name.
I know, but it was definitely I don't know how the fuck that happened.
Dude, you still have some of those presents, don't you?
I have all of them.
No, like
That's
usable
cute.
status.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. That was 3 years ago, 2 years.
2 years ago.
Jason and I pulled each other for Secret Santa, and I got him like the size of that popcorn tub, but taller and slimmer.
So just not the size of the popcorn tub.
Maybe like the
Size of his
double
cup.
that cup of Arnold Palmer mix, because you know how he used to drink a shit ton of Arnold Palmer, and then I got him like a pallet of the single serve mix in a water bottle ones. And I think I got you like a couple cans too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that was great. That was a good present.
That was great.
What did you get him?
Rube Goldberg machine
A
book.
Rube Goldberg machine
Just that?
book, yeah.
Do you understand?
No,
Alright,
I'm not
well,
even gonna
it's fine.
pretend like I
Fuck it.
do. It's fine.
You're having a
Well,
loop.
I mean, we're telling some pretty anecdotal stories. What's a crazy fucking like Christmas present you've gotten, or like something that's like super deep, like that only like makes sense to one or two people, like a fucking Rube Goldberg machine book,
Oh fuck.
You
I'd
get
have-
strung up on a wall or anything for Christmas?
like an acrobat.
I
were you on
wish.
Santa's naughty list?
Oh, dude, you're gonna have to come back to me for that one.
Well, in the
I don't
meantime,
think anyone has ever
in
got.
the meantime, real quick, I looked more into that little BDB thing, the other BDB channel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I looked at the right one, but the one they used BDB in their title for like 4 episodes.
And then we started uploading.
I think we bullied a Minnesota high school.
Oh, get fucked.
Get
I'm just kidding.
Vermont
thanks
over
for-
Minnesota. Could you imagine being a fucking Minnesota night? Is that what they call themselves, or do they just call them?
Imagine
soders?
being-
Minnesotans.
Imagine being a small soda.
We're a fucking Chad soda. We're
Exactly,
toxic
dude.
masculinity soda.
They're
over
like
here.
Shasta, and we're like Coke.
Coke. They're Dr. Pibb. We are Dr. Pepper. They're not even Dr. Pibb, man. They're Dr. Bob.
Or
Oh, it's called
Mr. Pepper.
It's Mr. Pibb, isn't it?
Mr. Pibb is like the actual thing.
Oh, fuck.
Mr. Pibb is like an actual thing, and so is Dr. Pepper. But like all the knockoffs are like Mr. Pepper or
Dr. Bob is a real knockoff.
yeah.
It's great. It's not even like the Kroger brand. It's like something you would see at Red Apple.
Oh.
Holy fuck! I haven't been to a Red Apple in so long. Dude, their tiny little carts that they had.
All right, I thought of an answer to your question.
Yeah?
It's that portrait, that like art painted portrait of my car,
Oh, okay.
given to me by Yobots.
I can't get into this mood, no.
Oh fuck!
Thank you, Yobot, for the gift contribution.
What about you?
Yeah, thank you to all the Yobots out there.
All the
for,
Yobots.
all of our stories.
What's a good one for me? Well, I mean,
The Rube Goldberg.
that's honestly probably the most niche one. Like, literally only Jace would know what that means.
Yeah, that also means you got me my most niche fucking gift too.
Did I?
Yeah, the fucking stonemason one.
Why aren't you wearing the pink one?
Shut the fuck up.
Your laugh was so maniacal. Starting to
I know.
scare
I
me.
got him a nice gift, and he gives me a fucking meme ass T-shirt.
Dude, your maniacal laugh is kind of terrifying.
I'm a little evil, bro. What the fuck?
You just look at me. No.
This is the chocolate story all over again.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
You just look me down the eyes. No, but seriously, why aren't you wearing it?
No, why aren't you?
Because I'm blue today, bro.
Dubba dee da.
Yeah.
But what if you were green? Would
To
you
Jake,
die?
you are.
Would you die?
This
What do you think?
This man's out here asking real questions.
You want to hear another? Are we free?
Why all the birds?
The birds don't fly
Suddenly
fast enough.
appear
What?
every time.
Why don't the birds fly fast enough, man? That's what I want to know.
Dude, why don't the birds get electrocuted when they sit on power lines?
This is cursed.
Because they're cameras.
Because they're charging.
Fuck.
Holy shit.
I mean, break.
Is this going to turn into that conspiracy theory episode that we talked about?
It could take a harsh 90-degree turn.
I think episode 10 we do conspiracy.
Episode 10? That's 2 episodes.
2 episodes.
This is 8.
This is 8. That's 2
Yeah.
episodes away.
I got some good conspiracy theories.
Dude, I cannot wait to talk about Yobots 7 free fall.
Sweet.
Censor that so they don't know what I'm talking about.
He's just going to
Tower.
cut.
Yobots.
He's going to cut the whole thing.
Tower Yobot freefall.
They'll never know. God, dude, I need it. If we're actually gonna do like a full, like, conspiracy theory episode, like, I've got a lot I want to talk about. I just need to go like in depth on what they are, like, and do some like real research.
I have a couple things on the main one I want to talk about, but
Is
I
it
need
simulation theory?
no, I do want to talk about that though.
The egg.
Kiwi?
Did you watch that video? Motherfucker,
God,
it's in the description.
Fucking.
You actually put it in the
slacking.
description.
Yes.
You did?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I don't
And I
even
put
look.
Pull Kiwi.
and I put Rocket Man in the
It
description.
took
too.
10 minutes to open Chrome.
Oh,
Fuck, that means we have 2 weeks to buy a better camera so we can actually record for longer. So I want that episode to be longer.
like 2 hours?
Yeah, hour and a half. Hour and a half.
All right, we can do that. We can do that. Not
'Cause
I can't upload 30 minutes, so
We're gonna need a bigger flash drive.
that's true. That's true. Have you
shit,
guys
I thought you
heard
were right.
about Netflix trying to crack down on password sharing so that people can't share accounts anymore?
No.
So they recently rolled out a test to try and eliminate password sharing for security reasons.
Bullshit.
But you bet your fucking
Yeah.
ass it is because business reasons. Like, they want more customers.
Dude, that
I mean, that makes sense. Like,
I'm on my mom's, and my mom pays extra to be able to have 4 people watching at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of doesn't really make sense that they're cracking down on that, because it's obvious that we're doing that if we pay for 4 people to be on at once.
But, like, how often are all 4 of you guys watching a show at
Usually
the same
it's
time?
like 3 max. Like 3 of us will be on it at the same time, but still. Don't really make no sense to me, feller.
Yeah.
I mean, I really use Netflix that much. But I mean, like,
Yeah.
I think the main thing of it is just kind of like, if you have that singular account to where you're only paying like the $7 a month or whatever it is, that you're sharing that with multiple people. I don't think it's like the family sharing thing.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But the way they've done it, they're starting to roll out, like, a small test. And if they, like, detect that someone's using an account and they're not the account owner, they'll send a verifying message or email to the account owner. And if you don't respond, if the account owner doesn't respond in a short amount of time, that person will be permanently locked out of the account and asked to create their own Netflix account every time they open it.
That's fucking stupid, dude. What if you just forget or something? That's so
Tough
dumb.
titties.
Just get locked out of your own account because you
Fucking
forgot.
Stupid.
Yeah, well, I mean, capitalism.
Again, from a business standpoint, makes complete fucking sense.
But from a realistic standpoint,
From a PR standpoint, I feel like everyone's gonna hate that.
what does Netflix have to lose? They've already they're losing the streaming game right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because fucking Disney fucking...
And Paramount just did theirs, right?
I have no fucking
I have
input
no
on
idea.
Paramount. Disney's doing great. HBO Max is doing fucking phenomenal. Shout out Snyder Cut. You're coming out
Woo.
soon. Let's go. Come on.
I'm excited
Tom
to
and
sit
Jerry
down
the movie. Did you? Oh, that's another thing. Did you guys hear about that?
Mm-hmm.
You heard about that?
I heard about it.
Did you? People that went to watch Tom and Jerry, the new movie that came out on HBO Max, some of them accidentally got the Snyder Cut.
What?
Yeah, it accidentally got leaked to some people trying to watch Tom and Jerry.
That's such a good fucking meme. Holy shit.
It's great. Dude, I wish I would... Okay, I don't say I wish I would have watched
Schneider and Jerry.
Tom and Schneider.
Tom and Schneider.
No, but that's great. Like, because of that, I've been, like, staying away. I've been, like, staying off of, like,
Because
the
of that, I've been
Yeah,
watching
you don't
Tom
want
and
it to be
Jerry.
leaked at all.
I already know too much, and I don't know anything.
Bro, that honestly means we could fuck watching whatever. Fuck watching the shitty Justice League. We should fucking watch the Snyder Cut right now.
Well, they removed it after
Put
a
it
few
on
hours.
as Tom and
There's
Jerry.
definitely illegal copies somewhere.
I don't want to do...
Don't condone illegal activities.
I'm not watching it on the Pirate
don't-
Bay. I'm paying for fucking HBO Max for this one movie.
But imagine if you could do it for free.
I'm already paying for it. I might as well wait. What's today? Saturday?
The 11th.
I might as well wait 5 days.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, I can wait. I can wait.
So we're all watching it, right, Jake? You're gonna
Dude,
stay for
everyone's
free?
What's the
coming
day?
over.
16th?
18th.
Oh, I get my wisdom teeth out.
That'll be great.
I'll be high
You'll
as
be
fuck.
high as fuck.
while
You'll
we
think it's
watch
the
the
best
movie.
movie ever.
Hold on, we gotta film a podcast for that too. While you're stoned.
Welcome
I'll
to the
just pop,
BDB
like, 3
podcast.
oxys and we'll start.
Dude, if you pop 3 oxys, you're gonna be out 10 minutes in. Like,
Just
Just
fucking
pass-
out on
just
the couch
passed
and
out.
we're just talking.
Oh, that'd be
He
fun.
just starts foaming.
Jake, what do you think? Good input. Yeah, that's great. So, this is just morbid curiosity, other than the fact that
I really hope you could see that on the camera. You just opened your legs, looked at your phone, and then shut them.
have you guys by chance? I know Jake has because I've talked to him about it before. But have you ever heard of the no one left to blame theory?
No.
So it's the theory that kind of tries to explain why more suicides happen in first world countries than do in massively impoverished countries. And basically the whole idea behind it is in those really like impoverished like second world, third world, etc. countries, there's always somebody to be like, well, I may be doing bad, but it's because of the situation I'm in. Or, like, there's this person to blame, there's this, there's that. But in, like, a first world country where there's, you know, plenty of opportunity, there's, like, wealth everywhere, and someone's depressed and they decide that they are suicidal or want to take their life, it's basically the justification they have is, well, there's all this shit everywhere, there's all this opportunity. It's my fault. Like, there's so many things I can do. There's no one left to blame but myself, and I can't change.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Is that it's not a show or a movie, is it?
No.
Or it's just like a theory.
It's just a theory. Like, I'd seen
a
it.
game theory.
Thanks for not saying that. No, but
Go.
I was just gonna say I think it's a very interesting way of looking at it. I don't necessarily subscribe to it, but I'm not gonna say it's an invalid theory. I feel like there's definitely people that feel that way, and I'm not saying they're wrong for feeling that way. But you know,
Yeah.
like we've been in their shoes, you know.
Exactly.
And as cliched as it is to say, to pick yourself up by your bootstraps because we're not 65 years old, I mean, sometimes there's nothing else you can do. And to give up is a really sad thing to do.
If you're suicidal, please call the hotline.
This is true. We love you. All of you.
It's took a sad turn.
508 507 2209. No, that's Joiner's number. Fuck!
It's like it's
God, you
1-800
doxed
something.
No,
There'll be a number in the description.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Jason, his description.
Oh, that was so wholesome.
This is actually such a weird thing you brought that up too, because the other night, I don't know how this conversation got started, but me and Jade were talking about
Don't tickle me, baby. Word.
Continue.
me and Jade were somehow got on the topic of like death on it. I don't know how that happened, but it's such a okay. What's your guys' view on death?
That's
This
a
took a
That is
vague
a
question.
I know.
fucking
This-
question.
this took a
heavy, but
fucking-
also vague.
It's
Elaborate just a little
Yeah.
bit. What do you want to know? What we think about it?
like, are you scared for death?
Terrified.
Are you accepting of the fact that it's gonna happen? Are you, because me and her were having this conversation. It also kind of goes with the like suicidal tendency type of thing. But like somebody who has experienced a suicidal thought or whatever may have a different viewpoint of it in comparison to somebody who's never had that type of thing. Like maybe they are okay with the idea of like accepting death versus like, so for my thing on it, like I want to live. I have accepted the fact that I will die at some point, but I'm gonna fight tooth and fucking nail to quit that from happening because I have too much shit to do. And if I have the choice to fight for my life or give up in any situation, I'm gonna fight for it, like until I can't anymore. So I wanted your guys' take on that.
That's fucking metal as
Yeah,
fuck,
dude, that was
Holy
hard.
shit.
Well, fight these bitches, dude. Fuck death.
I cannot drown my demons. They know how to swim. No, but I'm in a similar point of view as you, where I understand that it's a thing that's gonna happen, but it fucking terrifies me. But there's nothing I can do about that. And you, as much as you want to fight tooth and nail to stop it from happening, like whenever, like there's really no preventing it. This fucking world is so random and so fucked up. Like tomorrow, what if some dumbass is driving drunk and hits you, and there's nothing you can do about that.
But that's the thing. Okay, so that was another thing that I brought up. There's a difference between an accident happening and then you like stopping the fight. Because if I got hit by that drunk driver and killed, then I'm just dead. That is what happened. But if I get hit by that drunk driver and then I'm put into a coma and I'm in a hospital and I can either get unplugged from life support and just stop, or continue fighting for a chance to like come back, that's what I mean by like I will fight for life. Because obviously, if I fall off the fucking building at work, like if I fall off the building at work,
Teen romance movie.
what?
Jake's talking about a fucking teen romance movie in this strong, contentious topic right now.
No, it just was a really good description of if I stay at the end. She gets to choose whether she gets to die or come out of the coma.
That's the movies.
Anyway,
I wasn't.
fuck you, Jay.
I didn't expect
You
us to.
insult my eyebrows
I
and you
didn't
ruin my
expect
guest
us
topic.
to stop and talk
Oh my
about
God,
this.
you're-
I was just gonna say it and let you move on. Anyway, continue. I'll stop talking about my teen romances, Jace.
God, that looks like a Twilight. Sorry.
It's fine. I
Yeah. How do you feel about this shit, man?
I don't want to say that I'm not scared of death, but like I'm kind of not. But then again, I feel like anybody who says that is also kind of lying. Like I've fully accepted that I'm going to die one day, and whether it be today or tomorrow, you know, whatever. But like there's nothing I can do. Like I have all this shit I want to do in my life, which yes, I really want to do. I want to complete it. I want to live and do all this shit, but like if I die, I die, you know? It's like once I'm dead, I can't be like, "Oh fuck, man, I really wish I would have went skydiving." But it's like I'm dead. So there's no if, and, or buts. There's no me reflecting. Well, then again, we don't know what death is like, but
That's true.
once you're dead, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
That also led into my next question of what do you think happens after we die? But what's your take on the death that we've been talking about?
Well, I kind of said it earlier, where like, you know, I'm terrified, but I accept it. Like it's a thing that's gonna happen, and I can't change that. And I feel like anybody that says they're not scared of it is fucking lying, dude.
Fucking liar.
Like, there is like two things we're born with in the fear category, and one of them is the fear of the unknown. What is the biggest unknown that we will never get an answer to? What the fuck happens when we die? And that's what makes it so terrifying, is like, we won't get an answer. Is it a void? Is it an afterlife? Will we fucking haunt people? Who knows? Like, it's really, like, it could be anything, could be nothing, and that's the scariest part.
I just thought my purpose after I die will be to be summoned through a Ouija board.
While someone is hiding behind the couch.
Yes.
Yeah, but no, I
But that view on death can also change depending on if you follow a religion or a different mindset. Because what are you, atheist or agnostic?
don't fucking know, man.
Atheist
like,
is
these are
atheist
big
is,
words,
atheist
dude.
is nothing, and then agnostic
I know
is see to
what
believe.
I know what it means. Like, I'd like to say I believe in an afterlife, but again, it's like evidence, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like boost that audio guy.
Tell me how you feel.
I feel like in this day and age, with as intelligent as people are, with as much knowledge as we have, I know I just basically repeated myself, but with everything we know about the world we live in, with the history, with what can happen, what has happened, it's just blindly following something with no evidence, no proof. It's a little foolish.
It's a little ridiculous.
It's
Not saying you're dumb for choosing religion.
But then the
like, choose
argument
whatever
could
you
also
want.
be
But
like, if you pursue something that there's no evidence of, but you pursue it and then it finally comes true, like,
that's just positive manifestation.
because like fucking
you
Elon
can't-
making a monkey play a video game, there was no evidence that you could fucking program a chip in a brain and get it running a video game. But it just took time and whatnot. I understand there might be a different argument for like the religion aspect of it, but
yeah, it's a significant. I mean, I'm not trying to discredit you in what you're saying, but that's a very significant difference. There is technological advancements that happen all the time. Theological advancements. What religions have been, brought to light recently other than
Pastafarian.
fucking Pastafarians
Scientology.
and Scientology? Yeah, dude, I believe that Xenu's gonna bring me up in his spaceship as a ball of energy to power his trip across the galaxy, man.
But only if you pay money.
Well, lots and lots of money, yeah. But also, what's stopping me from wearing a spaghetti strainer on my head and going, you know? Is that what Pastafarians do?
I don't think so.
I think that's what they do.
The words pasta is in there, so I
Well,
would
no, they
assume-
No
believe,
shit.
they believe
No
that their
shit.
god is a giant spaghetti monster in space.
Okay.
Have you never looked into
No. I don't
Have
know
you heard
shit.
of Pastafarians?
I feel like I've heard the name before, but I have no idea they worship spaghetti.
pasta for... Never mind.
They're honestly the wokest of people. They're the most accepting. Yeah. I mean, there's people that believe that, like, H.P. Lovecraft's stories are religious texts, man. They believe in old gods, like Cthulhu and Shub-Niggurath and all that shit.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's... You can believe in anything you want, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Facts. Have you guys heard of the God paradox?
No.
I'm right here, bro.
Oh, God.
The God paradox
Yeah?
is that
Yeah.
it's that so you know how like in Christianity they say God is all good and all powerful and all whatever.
Man, if only you watched Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, no, I almost said that. But
If God is all good, he cannot be all powerful.
and
If
he-
God is all powerful,
then he cannot be all good. Well, there's that.
amen.
And then for
We
the
haven't clapped for any of these.
There's our sync moment.
anyway, and then for the all powerful thing, it's like it's a dumb paradox, you know what paradox is, but if God is all powerful, he could create a rock.
Put the description
Oh, the
for
immovable-
paradox.
Yeah.
If somebody needs a description for paradox,
That he could make a rock that nobody, not even himself, could move. But then if he couldn't move it, then he's not all powerful. But if he could move it, he's also not all powerful because he can't make a rock that no one can move. And
That is paradoxical.
the Christians, they say their God's all good and all powerful. I smell cap. Yep, that's some cap right there.
Yum.
Yeah, I'm not trying to dog on
Westboro
nobody.
Baptist, get your shit together, man. Fuck.
all respect to all religions. Do whatever you do, just don't hurt others.
Exactly. Like, I'm not trying to dog on anybody. I'm just trying to pick things apart. And they're not making sense.
Speaking about gods and idolizing people, what are your like opinions on like celebrities being idolized and whatnot?
Go ahead, talk about Chris Pratt again, Jake.
Chris Pratt's pretty cool.
If you want to
You
come,
almost did.
I
the tongue
almost did
thing.
it. I
You
stopped
almost
myself.
fucking
on,
did
if you want to come on the podcast, Chris
Yeah, Chris,
Pratt
come
and
on.
Jake can do the tongue thing either to you or like,
In
to you.
Either way, man.
Yeah,
Either
just come
way
on the
works
podcast,
for me.
please.
I mean, I think it's fine in a sense, as long as it doesn't get to like, this is like when we talked about the creator thing that I brought up.
Mhm.
Like, as long as it doesn't get to like an unhealthy level, like it's good to have role models and people to look up to, but it's not good if you're going overboard and stalking and obsessing and building shrines and crazy shit. But
I think the reason I brought it up is because some paparazzi story came up or something, to where they were just like straight up, consistently harassing somebody. I don't remember who it was, but it was like, it's like bad. That's what I mean by like idolizing and people like holding celebrities and like on influencers and whatnot to like a super high standard
yeah.
and just I don't know. It's
Yeah.
I don't think any celebrity should be deified. Like that's
Yeah, or like when you start holding them to these standards, it's like they're people too, you know? They're just like, I mean, I'm not a celebrity. I don't know. Maybe they're all aliens, but
not yet.
like they're people too. Like they're going to fuck up. They're going to make mistakes. Like they shouldn't be completely obliterated for one thing that they did or what, depending on what it is, of course.
Yeah.
But
hashtag cancel culture.
Yeah. Hashtag cancel culture. And on that note, this has been a BDB podcast. Stay hard.
super hard.